Welcome everybody to part 2 of the King of the Ring tournament. We are going to finish the semifinals in this one. We're going to see who will be facing the phenomenal AJ Styles in part 3 tomorrow. And that will determine the King of the Ring, Sami Zayn, on his way to the ring first. And he will be taking on someone he has plenty of history with in the A-lister, The Miz. Sami Zayn definitely had a huge impact on Survivor Series. He, along with The Miz and AJ Styles, were the final members of SmackDown standing at the end of the matchup. It was those three men in a 3-on-1 situation against the big dog Roman Reigns of Monday Night Raw. They did everything and anything they could to put Reigns down, but Reigns was very resilient, but the 3-on-1 advantage for SmackDown was a bit too much for the big dog to overcome, which is why SmackDown ended up winning Survivor Series. Why Sami Zayn, The Miz, Bray Wyatt, and AJ Styles are involved in this tournament. But again, whether it's The Miz or Sami Zayn, the winner will face AJ Styles in the finals tomorrow. And for those who may have missed part 1, it will be in the info cards above somewhere. You guys want to see the match between Styles and Bray Wyatt. And just to reiterate what is on the line, the winner of the tournament has the choice of either entering the Royal Rumble match at number 30, or he could insert himself into the WWE Championship match at the Royal Rumble and make it a triple threat match between himself, Braun Strowman, and Apollo Crews, the current champion. So it'll be interesting to see, one, who wins this tournament, and two, what he chooses as his, reward for winning this tournament. So The Miz taking on Sami Zayn. Let's get this semifinals matchup underway. Another sold-out crowd here in New York City, getting a treat 3 nights in a row. And The Miz, again, going to the well, channeling Daniel Bryan there in some way, shape, or form, and mocking Daniel Bryan, hitting knee plus after knee plus on Sami Zayn, just trying to get a quick victory. But for those again who might have missed the finale of the Survivor Series pay-per-view, believe it or not, The Miz actually played an important role and actually helped out the team quite a bit, more or less breaking up pinfall attempts when he was not the legal man in the matchup, but The Miz contributed nonetheless, and that alone is surprising. But The Miz definitely had an impact, as did everybody else on Team SmackDown and everyone else in this tournament. The Miz now in trouble, perched up top. Sami Zayn just does a brainbuster to him on the top turnbuckle. Zayn trying to end this matchup. One, and no, Miz kicks out quickly. Miz with a reversal sends Zayn into the corner. Vintage Miz there with the corner clothesline. Sami slow to his feet. Goes for a kick to the ribs, but Sami rolls out of the way. Sunset flip, power bomb there by Zayn. Miz clutching his lower back and gets picked back up again. Kick to the midsection by the A-lister. That's for another kick, step up enziguri. Miz on fire here so far. Some stomps and kicks from the A-lister once again. Sami with an elbow to the face. Miz with the left hand. Regardless of who wins this matchup, it'll be very intriguing to see how they fare against AJ Styles, who was not just in this tournament and in the past couple weeks, but this entire year has had a ton of momentum. If I'm not mistaken, AJ really hasn't lost much, if at all, this year, come to think of it. So whoever wins this matchup will more or less be the underdog in the finals as Miz goes for his vintage spike DDT. Takes Sammy down, goes to the cover. 1, 2, and Sammy's able to get the shoulder up. Miz nearly punched his ticket to the finals right there. Zayn to his feet. Miz going for the skull-crushing finale, and he hits it. Looked like he was going to back off, but just kind of suckered Sammy in. Cover. 1, 2, and no, Sammy gets the shoulder up again. Miz half a second away from going to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament to take on the phenomenal AJ Styles. Goes for the knee plus again. 1, 2, and Sammy again. We said this with AJ yesterday. Sammy is also one of the most, aside from charismatic, that's not the word I'm looking for, but the most resilient superstar here on the SmackDown Live roster and just in company as a whole. Dragon Screw takedown of The Miz. Picks him up. Sammy looking to end things. Reversal by Miz once more. And a big boot by Miz. Wait a second. Miz distracted. What? Randy Orton, what is he? What? Randy is a part of SmackDown Live. We haven't really seen him all that much over the past few months, but Sammy trying to take advantage of the distraction by the Viper. But The Miz is familiar with those kinds of tactics, but he's not going to let that cost him a shot at the finals. Not quite sure what Randy was at least trying to do there. I know people on SmackDown don't necessarily like Miz, but this doesn't really make much sense. But the A-lister cover on Sammy to go to the finals. 2, 3, and The Miz, despite the Randy Orton distraction, is able to beat Sami Zayn. He will be taking on AJ Styles tomorrow in the King of the Ring finals. We're going to need some answers from the Viper, it seems, but The Miz overcame the distraction nonetheless. And speaking of someone with a lot of momentum lately, The Miz definitely building ahead of steam towards this part of the year. Definitely a good time to start picking up the pace, and a huge win over Zayn in the semi-finals. But the tough tasks are not over for The Miz yet, as he will be taking on AJ tomorrow in part 3, but that will wrap up part 2. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and we'll see everybody tomorrow in the King of the Ring finale.